nnyo nga gy'olina.
Jibs chapat ewandegeya oyagala Rolex, kikomando, kya nnyama kya bijanjaalo oba oyagala chapati eri plain ne ka pizza aka chapati nako bakakolera. Tukuleetedde Jibs chapat wali ewandegeya alina kasitoma ke ennungi okuzaama ate nga ne delivery akikolera ddala munnange gwamwetaaze mukubire ku nnamba y'essimu 0753 740073.
Lwaki olina aba presidential advisor bayitirivu ate nga gwe oba advisinga n'oba advisinga? Naye buli lunaku tuwulira nti kakati waliyo presidential advisor omupya, nono naye kati presidential advisor n'oli naye. Abo bonna baaki bw'oba otaasa ssente y'omuwoomusolo? Lwaki tulina ba RDC abangi, ba deputy RDC, kati juzi mwatonzeyo ne ba assistant RDC, ng'ate mugamba nti mufa nnyo ku ssente y'omuwoomusolo? Lwaki tokendeeza ensaasaanya ya gavumenti ku ssente y'omuwoomusolo? Lwaki General Museveni owolereza abo ababba ssente y'omuwoomusolo ate ng'oli mu kutuwuddiisa otulimbalimba mbu ggwe ofa nnyo ku ssente y'omuwoomusolo, ate nga ggwe ovaayo n'owolereza abo ababba ssente y'omuwoomusolo? Tuleke kubuzaabuza bannansi. General Museveni tuga nti bw'oba oli serious ku nsonga eno ey'okutaasa ssente y'omuwoomusolo, lekera okubunyisa enjiri ey'amazzi ate ng'onywa viinyo, kye tuyita preaching water and drinking wine. Obunaafuusa obulina okukoma. Lekera okubuzaabuza bannayuganda. Bannaye tubeebaza kubanga muzze nga twogera ku nsonga zino. Olunaku lwaleero tubadde n'entuula ey'ababaka ba parliament aba opposition, kye tuyita opposition caucus. Ntuwaayamu ku nsonga ez'enjawulo, okusingira ddala zino ensonga ez'ebitongole bya gavumenti bye baagala okuzzaayo mu ministries, naddala ensonga y'emmwanyi. Ensangi zino ensonga y'emmwanyi ekutte wansi ne waggulu, era nga twagala okwebaza buli omu yeetabye mu lutalo luno. Luno munnange lutalo, era nga tulina okululwana okutaasa emmwanyi y'abannansi, emmwanyi y'abannayuganda. Twagala okusooka okulabula gavumenti erimu emikono esatu: executive, legislature, parliament ne judiciary. Naye executive ekulemberwa General Museveni esusse eyitirizza okutyoboola parliament eno, okugiyisaamu olugaayu. Ne bayita ababaka ne baboggolera, kakati mulina kukola kino. Tubadde tulaba ku mitimbagano gyaffe nga parliament, government chief whip nga atowa order nti cabinet yatudde olunaku lw'eggulo era negamba ababaka kino kye mulina okukola. Si bwe kirina okubeera. Cabinet oleeta proposals zo ne tuziteesaako ne tuzikkiriza oba ne tuzigaana. Ababaka balina okubeera ne bbeetu okwetaayaaya. So tulekeraawo okutiisatiisa ababaka. Bwe mutakola kino bajja bacrashinga, bajja kola ki? Executive kola ogugwo, leka parliament naye kola ogwayo. Era nga tukubiriza abakulembeze baffe wano ku parliament tuyimire ku magulu gaffe abiri, tugaane parliament okukozesebwa bweti. Lwaki tukikkiriza? Lwaki tukkiriza parliament naye kuyiwa ku kisenge kati mukole kino tukigaanye? Nedda. So executive twagala okubawoninga, parliament erina okusigala nga eri independent. Ensonga eno ey'emmwanyi si nsonga ya Buganda, nsonga ya Uganda. Kubanga waliwo ababadde bagezaako okukivuga bwe batyo, anti kakati bano Abaganda tulina okubalwanyisa. Nedda. Ebitundu by'eggwanga bingi ebirima emmwanyi, era districts nyingi ezirima emmwanyi mu bungi. Kambaweeyoko ku zi example: Kasese, Zombo, Kibaale, Bundibujo, Kamuli, Kyenjojo, Jinja, Sironko, Maracha, Omoro, Mayuge, Iganga, Bugweri, Buhweju, Kaliro, Masindi, Kamwenje, Kakumiro, Kanungu, Bududa, Kabarole, Nwoya, Dokolo n'endala nyingi. Ezo zonna ze njogeddeko teziri mu Buganda, naye ate nga balima emmwanyi. Lwaki mwagala okwawulayawulamu bannayuganda? weewaawo twagala okwebaza ebitundu by'eggwanga ebyenjawulo twalaba abagisu nga bavuddeyo ne bagamba temukwata ku mwanyi yaffe Buganda nayo neevaayo n'abalala tuveeyo ffenna naye waleme kubeerawo nti kaakati eno ensonga ya Buganda yokka nedda eno ensonga ya Uganda kubanga bannayuganda miliyoni ne miliyoni ezeetaba mu kulima emmwanyi bonna tebali wano Buganda mulekeraawo kutwawulayawulamu n'ekirala ensonga eno si ya opposition na NRM nedda ensonga eno yaffe ffenna era nga twagala okwebaza abaka ba NRM abaatwegattako juzi ne tusayininga nga nabo bagamba nti newankubadde tuli ba NRM ebifo bye bavaamu abalonzi babagambye nti temukwata ku mwanyi so tukijjemu ebibiina kubanga abantu abafuna mu mwanyi eno tuyinza gamba nti opposition bokka bannayuganda era nga ffenna tulina okwekumaakuma so tukuba omulanga eri bannaffe aba NRM baleme kubatiisatiisa ebyo tuwulira infact abantu abalina okubatiisatiisa be balina okuwuliriza ennyo be balonzi bammwe bagamba emmwanyi gavumenti egiveeko ereme gikwatako ffe nga opposition bulijjo tugamba nti twagala gavumenti ebeere nga ntono kye tuyita lean and efficient gavumenti nga ebitongole bitono abakozi batono ab'omulamwa era kye tukyaliko naye waliwo ebitongole ebimu nga byankizo nnyo nga UCDA nga URA kyovudde olaba URA tebaagambye nti kaakati eyo nayo tugizeeyo mu Ministry of Finance ekuŋŋaanye emisolo ku lwaki URA eri strategic UCC n'ebirala bingi lwaki byo tebabirationalizinze ne babizaayo ku zi ministries kyekimu ne UCDA era kyovudde olaba tugamba bagiveeko tetugamba nti UCDA etuukiridde nnyo nedda si kye tugamba era nayo twagala eyongere amaanyi eyongere okwetereeza etuuke mu bitundu by'eggwanga byonna niwe badde tennatuuka kubanga obuzibu nti gavumenti yagenda neevaayo ne policy nti kaakati ebitundu bino mujja kulima kino bino ebirala mulime kino wano awalala mukole bwe muti kati ebyo byonna twagala nabyo tubisomoke so UCDA weewaawo tugisuubira okwongeramu amaanyi n'okutereeza ebyo birina okutereezebwa naye tugamba nti bw'okwata UCDA ne ministry ate UCDA nzito nnyo ministry ewewuka nnyo byekola tebitegeerekeka kyobudola tetugyesiga nga ministry General Museveni ne gavumenti ye bw'oba nga bali serious ku nsonga ey'okutaasa ssente y'omusolo njagala mumusoomuuza General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tibuhabulwa sibo tukusoomuuza bw'obanga ogamba nti ofa nnyo ku ssente y'omusolo lwaki buli bwe tugenda mu kalulu otondayo zi districts empya constituency ne zeeyongera parliament neegejja lwaki ate ogamba otaasa ssente y'omusolo kyamazima eno gavumenti teyagala kulaba bannayuganda nga bafuna kasente kyovudde olaba pamba byayonooneka vanira bagyonoona cooperatives ebibiina by'obwegassi eno gavumenti yabisaanyaawo nga tewali naagiyambyeko ebibiina bino eby'obwegassi cooperatives bannansi baafunangamukko kasente ebikajjo naye kati gavumenti eraba nti abantu bano bwabeera n'akasente bajja kubeera bazibu bakufuga kubanga abantu abaavu munnaye tebalina ddoboozi mu kalulu gavumenti ebesobola bagamba mukube wano line ne babawa 2,200 1,100 mulonde omuntu alinamu kasente tugenda muzanyira ku mutwe bwotyo abajja kweyogerera nga alina eddoboozi lye kati bwe buzibu gavumenti eno teyagalira ddala bannayuganda bakulaakulane kati era abafuna akasente mu mwanyi ega bino gye biraga bannansi bajja gaggawala nnyo batufuukire ekizibu kati bagezaako emmwanyi nayo okugikuba ku nsolobotto tetutagenda kukkiriza ng'abakulembeze olunaku lw'enkya tugenda tandikira we twakoma so abalowooza nti bagenda kututiisatiisa mbadde muyingira paalamenti wano ne mulabanga bagisazeeko yonna badiployinze abawanvu n'abampi ate batugambye nti enkya nga paalamenti eddamu bagenda kuyiwa abalala bangi mubayiwe tetugenda kubatya kubanga tulina obuvunaanyizibwa So ebituwulira nti kaakati fe abamu bagenda tusiba naki kati tetukyali ku level eyo tukangakanga mbu bagenda tusiba kubanga baatusibaasiba dda. Tulina obuvunaanyizibwa bannansi baatulonda ne batusindika wano okubakiikirira era olw'enkya tugenda keera wano. Tugenda keera wano okulwana ku nsonga y'emmwanyi kye tuliko. Tukuba omulanga eri bannansi yonna gye muli mutwegatteko. Ensonga eno temugirekera ababaka ba paalamenti bokka, era nga twebaza abatwegasseeko, bannaddiini, abakulembeze ab'ennono, abantu aba buli kika tubeebaza. Twongeze amaloboozi ago, ffenna bannansi tuveeyo ku nsonga eno. Togamba nti eyo tugikwasiza ababaka, nedda ffenna tukwatako emmwanyi yaffe ffenna. Abalimi abali eyo kitegeere nti kaakati emmwanyi eyinza okufuuka akamwanyi bw'oteerwanako. Ffenna.
Jibs Chapat ewandegeya, oyagala Rolex, kikomando, kya nnyama kya bijanjaalo, oba oyagala chapati eri plain ne ka pizza aka chapati nako bakakolera. Tukuleetedde Jibs Chapat wali ewandegeya. Alina kasitoma ke ennungi okuzaama ate nga ne delivery akikolera ddala munnange. Gwamwetaaze mukubire ku nnamba y'essimu 0753 740073.
Tukwatire wamu ku nsonga eno. Bino bye tuwulira General Museveni nti ali mu kutiisatiisa ababaka, yatandise n'ababe. I will crush you bwe tubiwulira. Sebunidde tujja kutukangakanga. Ffe ng'abakulembeze tuli bamalirivu ku nsonga eno. Eky'omukisa omulungi n'amateeka tugamanyi era tujja gatambuliramu okulwana ku nsonga eno. Tusaba bannansi yonna gye muli mutwegatteko ku nsonga eno. Kino kye tuliko ggwanga mujje. Mwebale nnyo. It is not interested in the people of Uganda prospering. And that's why we saw what happened to vanilla. We saw what happened to cotton. We saw how this government ran down cooperatives. Cooperatives had empowered the people of Uganda. They had money to take their children to school. They had money to pay for health care. Their lives were getting better. And all of those sank under this government's watch. Why? Because poor people are easy to rule. Poor people were easily told in an election, you line up and we give you 3,000 shillings each. We have seen that in the by-elections that have happened across. Were in Oyam with Honorable Kena and others. And we saw what the NRM was doing, telling people line up and they were giving them a few shillings. That happens to poor people. We saw it in Dokolo and elsewhere, salt and so on. So government has made it as if their policy that Ugandans should not be empowered economically because they will be complicated. They will speak out for themselves. And that's why they are fighting coffee now. Because coffee has empowered Ugandans. They are making a good living out of it. And now they want to go after it. That's their plan. We hope that the people of Uganda will rise up to this issue. Tomorrow, we are going to start from where we stopped. We are determined to defend the economic empowerment of the people of Uganda. There has been many threats. As you entered the precincts of Parliament today, you saw the whole building was cordoned off. We have heard that tomorrow it's going to be worse. They're going to deploy all manner of military in uniform, plain clothes, including inside the building. That's okay. We're not here at the invitation of any of those people. We were sent here by our voters. And so we shall do exactly that. No one is going to intimidate us. Yeah, because no one wrote us an invitation and said, I would like you to come and sit in this house. No, each of us here has been sent by the people who sent us. And those people are happy with the work that we are doing. In fact, they want us to do a lot more. And that's what we are going to do. So if anyone has got ideas to try and intimidate any of us, because we hear they are planning to arrest some of us and that kind of thing, we have been arrested too many times. That's no longer something you can use as a threat to us. So we shall be here tomorrow to defend the economic empowerment of the people of Uganda. And you see, the good thing is we know the rules, we know the law. And so we shall use it to put up a good fight. We'd like to call upon the people of Uganda to join this fight. Let's not leave this fight to just we, the politicians. And of course, we, the politicians, have got a part to play, and we must play it. And colleagues have given me assurance they will be here tomorrow early enough so that we defend the people of Uganda. And as we do this, we'd like to call upon the people of Uganda, let's join this fight. Because it is your coffee. It is my coffee, it is our coffee, all of us. And all of us have got a part to play. So we appreciate those speaking out, religious leaders, cultural leaders, civil society, opinion leaders, and generally the people of Uganda. Let's all speak out some more with a unanimous voice and tell General Museveni and his government to leave coffee alone. And our hope is that the people of Uganda will come on board. Please don't say we have left it to you, our MPs, to fight for us. We are going to play our part as members of parliament. But please play your part where you are. Because now, this is a matter of life and death. This is a matter of your livelihood as the people of Uganda. Please stand up and be counted. Thank you. Maybe I'll quickly translate what I have said into, because we have discussed these issues severally. We have always been proponents of a lean and efficient government. That is a policy direction we have not gone away from. We still are for a lean and efficient government. We are, however, saying there are entities that are very strategic, like UCDA, like URA. URA is an entity under Ministry of Finance. Why isn't government saying, let's rationalize it, and Ministry of Finance gets to collect taxes, for example? It's because it's strategic. Uganda Communications Commission. Why is it not rationalized to the Ministry of ICT? And several others. Because they are strategic. UCDA is one such. And that's why we are vouching for it. Are we saying UCDA as an entity is perfect? Far from it. In fact, we hope it can improve and get better and go to areas where they have not gone and be a lot more efficacious in their operations. But as of now, we are convinced that UCDA has got a lot more potential regarding coffee in comparison to the ministry, which has increasingly become a lame duck. So we are vouching for UCDA because of its strategic nature. If General Museveni and his government are serious about cutting down on government expenses, we want to challenge them on a couple of things. Why does he always create new districts and new constituencies as we head to elections? If he's serious about cutting down on government expenditures, why does he have a bloated cabinet? Why are there so many presidential advisors? Every so often you'll hear so and so has been named the presidential advisor, given a car, and so on. Why do we have so many RDCs, deputy RDCs, and now assistant deputy RDCs? We were talking about this the other day in Parliament. And we said, look, government, you are the ones telling us to rationalize. But now you're creating several positions. And then they introduce assistant RDCs and that kind of thing. What exactly are they going to do? Yet they're going to be earning a salary and to be facilitated. And this is the same government saying they are interested in cutting down on costs and expenditures. That's not true. That's a lie. Stop fooling the people of Uganda. You're not interested in cutting down on government expenditure. Why doesn't government cut down on the wastage that we see? If they are serious about saving taxpayers' money, why does General Museveni continuously defend those stealing taxpayers' money if he's serious about saving taxpayers' money? But every so often we see him out there defending the corrupt, defending those who are stealing taxpayers' money. And the same person is saying he's interested in saving taxpayers' money. Let's stop telling the people of Uganda lies. They have been lied to enough. And we hope that they are alive to these realities. So I want to challenge General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Tibuhaburwa. Stop preaching water and then drinking wine. Please stop. Because we have heard him say, those of us who are against rationalizing UCDA, we are, anti-Uganda, we are terrorists, we are misleading, we are all of these different things. That's exactly what you are. You are simply blackmailing us. So we have challenged you. If you're serious about saving taxpayers' money, cut down on your huge government. Deal with those who are stealing taxpayers' money as opposed to protecting them. Then the people of Uganda will know you are for them on this matter. Truth is narrative. This is not and should not be a partisan issue. Some people have tried to make it a fight between the opposition and the NRM. That's actually not true. Of course, does that mean that as the opposition we cannot stand up regarding issues of Uganda? That's actually our mandate as leaders in this country. But we are saying, even though most of the voices that you have heard belong to the opposition, this is not an opposition matter. And want to appreciate and salute colleagues from the NRM who joined us when we first handled this matter. They knew there were going to be consequences, they knew they were going to be threatened, as is happening now, but they said the people they represent have told them, please, let's leave coffee alone. And want to encourage many others. We know that they are being threatened. They have been told they will crush them and all of these different things. Actually, the people who have potential to crush you as an MP are your voters. Listen to them. So let's not make this a partisan issue. Because you see, the over 12.5 million Ugandans that are benefiting from the coffee value chain, you cannot say that all of them necessarily hold membership cards of opposition parties. Some actually do belong to the NRM. Some maybe don't have a political party. So why are you trying to box them into a corner? This is not a partisan issue. Even though I want to appreciate colleagues from the opposition that are saying matters of Uganda, we must be at the forefront to push them. Before I was interrupted by counsel who was sharing some quick thought, I was saying I want to appreciate everybody. We want to appreciate everybody that has joined the fight for coffee, whether it be leaders here in Parliament, political leaders, whether it be cultural leaders, religious leaders, civil society, opinion leaders, and the people of Uganda generally, because this is a fight not just for us here at Parliament, it's a fight for the people of Uganda. One of the things we want to, in very unequivocal terms, sound ourselves out on, we really want to warn the executive arm of government. Please stop interfering with the operations of the legislature. You see, all the three arms constitutionally are meant to be independent. Challenge though is we keep seeing the executive arm of government roughshoding over the legislature. That is improper, it is unconstitutional, it is unacceptable. We have seen it again and again, especially with these RAPEX bills. General Museveni, I think he he imagines that Parliament is supposed to be
Jibs chapat ewandegeya oyagala Rolex kikomando kya nnyama kya bijanjaalo oba oyagala chapati eri plain ne ka pizza aka chapati nako bakakolera. Tukuleetedde Jibs chapat wali ewandegeya alina kasitoma ke ennungi okuzaama ate nga ne delivery akikolera ddala munnange gwamwetaaze mukubire ku nnamba y'essimu 0753 740073.
in his pocket and for it to do whatever it is that he wants at his whims and fancies. We are in 2024. And in this era, there is no room for that. So the way Parliament is being rough-shouldered over, as we have seen severally, MPs being called, now this is our position, because we have heard that again and again. And we've been seeing communications on our platforms as members of Parliament from the government chief whip, saying cabinet sat and said, look, these are the instructions to members of Parliament to make sure the coffee bill passes and all these others and so on and so forth. It is not supposed to operate that way. Yes, members of Parliament belong to different opposition caucuses of their political parties. But the legislature is meant to be independent. This business of cabinet sat and so it has issued instructions. But how? Our hope is that our colleagues, especially from the NRM, will listen a lot more to the people they represent, as opposed to the instructions coming from cabinet. Cabinet is meant to bring proposals here in Parliament. We can choose to give them a green light, or we can choose to throw them out. And so it's important that that independence remains. So we are warning the executive, please operate within your space. Let Parliament operate independently. 2, this is not a Buganda issue, as we have seen some people try to make it. The issue of coffee is an issue of Uganda, not Buganda. So all those who are trying to divide the people of Uganda to make it seem like it is them against you, no, this is for all of us. If you look at some of the districts that produce a lot of coffee, a good number of them are not necessarily in Buganda. And I can give you examples. Kasese, Zombo, Chibale, Bundibujo, Kamuli, Chenjojo, Jinja, Sironko, Maracha, Omoro, Mayuge, Iganga, Bugweri, Buhweju, Kaliro, Masindi, Kamwenge, Kakumiro, Kanungu, Bududa, Kabarola, Nuoya, Dokolo, to mention but a few. All the districts I've mentioned and many others are not in Buganda. So it is very problematic for anyone to try and make this a Buganda issue. This is an issue of Uganda. Because coffee is a cash crop that is benefiting many districts of Uganda. So why are you trying to make it like it is a Buganda issue? It is not. Let's stop dividing the people of Uganda. And our clarion call is, as the people of Uganda, let's join and fight together, because it is about all of us and not just one particular region. Does that mean that the people of Buganda or the people of Bukisu should not come together and put up a fight? No. In fact, we are happy. We have been seeing, elders in Bukisu and elsewhere, and they are saying, speaking for ourselves, UCDA should not go. That's something that should happen. So that should continuously happen. In fact, we hope to see several other areas of Uganda coming through, as we have seen people in Buganda, in Bugisu, saying, look, we are interested in coffee too. So no one should try and divide us. The other aspect, Honorable Helen, I just want to be sure that my sound is good generally, yeah? For the fourth estate especially. Please give me a go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. Although the finger you have raised is really not very palatable for the opposition caucus, but it's okay. I want to welcome the fourth estate for joining us for this press briefing. By way of update, we have just concluded a joint opposition caucus meeting regarding a couple of happenings here at Parliament. We've been happy managing the RAPEX bills, that's rationalization, that has been on for quite some time until we reached a stalemate a couple of days ago. Parliament has been recalled for plenary tomorrow, and it's important we let the country know some of the goings on. I want to appreciate everybody that has joined the fight for the economic empowerment of the people of Uganda.
Jibs Chapat ewandegeya oyagala Rolex kikomando kya nnyama kya bijanjaalo oba oyagala chapati eri plain ne ka pizza aka chapati nako bakakolera. Tukuleetedde Jibs Chapat wali ewandegeya, alina kasitoma ke ennungi okuzaama ate nga ne delivery akikolera ddala munnange. Gwamwetaaze mukubire ku nnamba y'essimu 0753 740073.